Disappointed with the start. Thought we took bad shots, took too many threes. We didn't get back in transition. We did the things that we weren't supposed to do. I had a couple of my guards didn't play very well. And then about the 5-minute mark, after all but threats, so you writers can figure out what a threat is. All but threats, we got guys to start looking at the basket, taking shots. I'm sick of getting blamed for things that you want to talk about, get on somebody. This is the greatest place in the world here for people that got on people. The guy won 5 championships, so I'm upset. I'm upset because we had a 7-point lead and we didn't guard. But I'm also proud because in that environment, the way we came back, the way we executed, the way we shot, finally Tyson started making some shots and Jaden just made a couple. And then I thought I did a poor job. You know, we're so paranoid when they start making threes from guys that don't. It's hard to double down and give Ware credit. Both those guys, they ate us alive. You know, Ware made that banked in one in the first half and made the 3, and Johnson makes a 3, and it's been that kind of year. So I'm glad the regular season's over. Maybe any kind of tournament time will change that. A lot of guys banking in 3s and banking in things, and I'll leave here thinking that my guys to fight back after being down 16, and even down 16, it was all because of poor shots and a very poor job of following the game plan. We did not get back in transition, and that's what hurt us early. So I got great questions, I'm sure, so ask me.
I'm wondering about how much the rebounding played a factor in the comeback you guys started. I think they really kind of early got at you a little bit, but it seemed like you guys started to.
Yeah, we rebounded better. I mean, Jaden, you know, when Jaden plays, he's a very good player. And he went up and got some rebounds and tipped some. It was unbelievable. And then there was times when, and we're just not good enough if we don't have one of our wings to do that. Unfortunately, Malik, they did a good job of doubling them, and we just didn't make enough shots, and we reversed it around, you know, and we had them. We had good shots. I don't have any problem with the shots. We just didn't make the shots we needed to make. So rebounding has been a key. Transition was a key. Ball movement was a key. You saw when we did some of those, success. When we didn't, we didn't.
Coach, talk about the play of Khalil Ware. First half he had 9 points, but the second half he really explodes. And
yeah, I give Mike credit. And by the way, you know, this great profession I'm in, you know, mind-boggling to me that Mike has won 18 games in a conference that is really difficult from 3-2 till to 13, and somebody's got to stick up for him from coming back next year. I mean, what a joke, man. Administrators and people are a joke. So he did a hell of a job with Ware. Deserves a lot of credit. I played against Ware last year. He wasn't very good. Now, kind of like our kid Booker, I think strength, and I think he's tougher, and I think, you know, early in the year he was okay. The last half of the year, he's been a force to be reckoned with. And I give Mike a lot of credit and Ware a lot of credit on that, because he made some tough shots too, you know. Besides the banked in one, he made a couple that I thought were pretty well defended, and yet I have to do a better job of where we double from and that, and they just kept going to him, and we tried to react with a couple different things, but that falls on me, to be honest with you.
How did you explain the start? Did you miss shots? Did you think there were effort issues early on in the game?
Yeah, we just casted up threes. I think we took 4 threes in the first 5 shots, and you know, I don't know why, and we didn't get back. And when we settled down a little bit, you know, we were better, but consistency is still a factor, and yet, hey, they couldn't play any better, I don't think. They haven't played any better that I've seen, and we're right there on their court, so new season starts Thursday. I'm kind of happy the old one's over. Learned a lot, figured out a lot, and hopefully we'll do a better job.
What about Tyson's second half? He
Keeping Jaden engaged for the whole game.
I don't know. It'd be a good question to ask him. Good player, great kid, great student. Just, boy, he hit some good shots after he hit those two, too. I mean, I cannot complain about the shots we got, guys. I mean, I thought we really did, but, you know, it's, sometimes Jaden's offense affects his defense. And, but, you know, he did some good things, too. I mean, we bounced back and we looked like a real team there for a while. We're moving the ball, we're getting it inside, we're getting it outside, we're making shots, we're driving it. It's the consistency of it. I thought AJ played pretty well. Got guys shots, got downhill, made a couple open shots. We'll see.
I'm wondering about Tyson in the second half. He looked maybe a little closer to where he was in
Yeah.
January. I mean,
Well, and, well, you know, I mean, I've never made an excuse for him in my life, but, you know, he's completely healthy now, and that made a difference. He can go longer, that made a difference. But you're right. I mean, I wish people knew what it was like to coach. I really do. I mean, great quote from Kobe Bryant on what it takes to lead people. And as he says, it's not a kumbaya experience. And where I'm most proud of Tyson, I was as good as I got after somebody, because it's not legal anymore, but that was as good as I did, and he responded. And he responded with his head up, and he did what he's supposed to do, and I think that was really, really important. And proud of him. I'm actually proud of my team for the way we fought back. 2 7-point leads, and we just didn't get the job done.
That last possession of the timeout, Tom, did you guys end up getting the look you wanted, or what were you thinking?
We had 2 looks. If Tyson could drive it, he was. Otherwise, we had Jaden coming off a screen. Tyson did get to the baseline, so I think Jaden was open. But it's a decent shot for Tyson. He's made some tough shots, and you know, we knew we weren't going to get to the rim to get fouled. I thought a big play is when Coop got that rebound, and then instead of throwing it out, he threw it up. I mean, threw it up. And but if our guards played like they should early, we wouldn't be talking about the others. We got to do a better job at Dublin. We haven't had that many problems with good post people, and on that game we had a lot of problems with the good post people. So give them credit, give Mike credit, give Renaud and Ware credit, and give us blame.
What do you think about how talented this team is, with the players that you have, and the expectations coming in this season that you guys really embraced early on? Is it?
Now you worry about talent. You're an NBA person. I'm not worried about talent.
But you know what I'm saying. You have good players here. You have
We
a
have good enough
team.
players. They got to play at a level. They're not all superstars. So people have to play at a level. We talked a lot about playing with consistency. We talked a lot about playing harder. I'll call them out. Jackson Kohler running down the floor. They throw a ball over the top. The guy gets it, lays it up. It's only 2 points. I just read that whole poem to him. It's only 1 possession. And at the end, you lost by 2. At the end, we lost by 1. You know, you can't make effort-related mistakes. You can make skill-related mistakes. That has a lot to do with your talent. But I'm telling you, I got 2 guards that can shoot it as good as most of the guards I had. They haven't shot it good lately. You know, Lee Tyson's that way, and maybe he'll come out of it. But it's not, yes, Indiana did a hell of a job. They deserve a lot of credit with their bigs. Their guards didn't do much. You know, we're supposed to be, that's supposed to be where our championship level is with our guards. They gotta play that way.
That's what I wanted to ask, is how frustrating is it as a coach to know that it's effort-related things that are kind of keeping you guys back?
Well, especially for me it is. But let's, before we criticize them, because I'm great at it, there's no effort-related thing about not taking a wide-open shot. You know, I don't know why we passed up those shots. And Matt Stiging guy going on the radio, that's the first thing he said, you know, man, I'm glad you got after Walker. Well, Aikens passed up more than Walker. So that's not effort-related. That's maybe confidence-related. I don't know. I mean, I'll talk to him about it, but it is frustrating because I really believe in my heart this is not one of the best teams I've had, but this team, if our guards play well, with the rotation we can have inside and Malik, I think we're good enough to win games. And so that should fall on me. Don't put it on them. Put it on me, because I have not gotten it out of them. Because it's too much coddling, you ask me. So that'd be a good question to ask them. But I'm frustrated because we played good enough and then make a couple mistakes here or there, and that was frustrating.
You've gone to the Big Ten tournament before, maybe needing to win, not knowing what you needed. But is there, have you had a message over the years in this sort of situation? How do you handle a team that maybe has something that needs to get done?
Yeah, I don't know what we need to do, you know, I don't know. I mean, everybody talks about the net. Our net is higher than 3/4 of the country, you know. I don't know what we need. I know this, I don't like leaving it up to anybody but us. And so if I say we gotta go up there and win, then I'm dealing with their mental stuff and they're putting too much pressure on them. We need to go up there and win, because we need to play better. And that's it. And how they'll respond, ask them the question. They're the ones that gotta do it. I was pleased with my locker room after. I was pleased with most of my huddles. I really was. I don't understand some of it, but today they were held more accountable, and they did a lot of good things. They did a lot of good things. They made some great plays. Let me tell you something. Ware made some shots that you all haven't seen being made by a big guy in a long time. I mean, there were 12-foot jump hooks and 10-foot and turnarounds. I mean, give him credit. And give Mike credit. So
Anything else, guys?
thanks for cutting me off. That was good.
The pause.
It wasn't a pause. I was about to say something that I probably shouldn't say.
What was the locker room like after the game?
Sad. They know. They knew. You know, they knew. They knew the little things here and there cost them, and yet they knew that they battled back in a tough environment against a team that's been as hot as most teams that we've played, and senior day, all the things. I mean, that's a good basketball. It's a very talented team. And those three guys, I mean, the guy that hurt us in that one time was Mbaka. How do you say it? Mbako. Yeah, him too. He hurt us. He went 3 for 9. He just timed me to when he hit a couple of those. And that's three very, very good players. And I don't know what happened to, got hurt in the second half, I guess, Galloway. It's too bad because he's really been playing well for him. And, Johnson makes that 1-3. And stuff happens against Michigan State. It's happened.
Anything else, guys? All right, thank you.